So, in Atlanta, Georgia, the issue of many impoverished neighborhoods are often overlooked as they are surrounded by urban development. Such issues include high rates of unemployment, crime, foreclosure, flooding, and lack of green spaces. In this presentation, I will go over how the Conservation Fund is resolving these underlying issues by building parks in the neighborhoods through a program called Parks with Purposes. To begin, the Conservation Fund is the nation's top environmental nonprofit that has worked in all 50 states since 1985 to save over 8 million acres of land. Their focus is on conservation and communities. They want to create pathways possible for people and organizations to protect their natural resources and save properties with ecological, historical, and cultural significance. An example of how they achieved their goal can be seen in one of their latest projects, the building of Lindsay Street Park in Wine City and English Avenue neighborhood. These two neighborhoods specifically suffered from flooding, unemployment, and the least number of acres of planned green space than anywhere else in the city of Atlanta. Of their many issues, one of their main environmental concerns is water pollution of Proctor Creek. Because of poor stormwater planning in the neighborhood is often flooded with contaminated water overflows. This is water combined from the stormwater and sewer system backups. This results in the creek water having high levels of bacteria, pollution, and erosion. This is a great concern because not only does water from Proctor Creek flow into local streams, it also flows into Chattahoochee River, which is the main source of drinking water. To solve this issue, the Conservation Fund implemented a plan created by Park Bright to use natural green spaces as a way to recreate historical steam beds that were long ago buried under development. The steam beds would allow stormwater to be slowly absorbed and filtered into the soils. As you can see, they mainly resemble green space in general. Additionally, the fund placed several large rain gardens to help with the flooding and creek contamination. The overflows of water will now be collected into these rain gardens. And as that happens, it benefits because the water is absorbed and cleaned before reaching Proctor Creek. These gardens also benefit the environment by providing a habitat for pollinators by having native plants. And we, as Yellow Jackets, greatly appreciate this. Unlike traditional methods of gentrification that failed to improve the people of the community as well, the fund used this project in a way to involve the community and increase job opportunities. Through partnerships, the fund trained more than 20 residents and employed young adults from the community for the construction of the new park, providing them with employment and skill sets to later increase their employment opportunities. Another way this park served the community was by bringing the people of the neighborhoods together. Lady Moore mentioned that when she had moved in, she had to go knocking from door to door to get to know her community and get them to make the change together. This is a healthy step in improving an environment because by getting to know the locals, you better understand the history and culture of the community, which help you avoid damaging those areas. The Conservation Fund has also demonstrated how impoverished neighborhoods could be improved without damaging the locals in ways gentrification would. By building this park, they didn't just solve the environmental issues of flooding and creek pollution. They created a green space that sparked hope within the people of the community. They now know that improvement is possible, and the Conservation Fund provided them with the tools that they can use to better their individual lives. Overall, the Conservation Fund is not only improving these suffering neighborhoods, but empowering their communities to make the change themselves. By bringing community leaders together, training the youth, and teaching them principles, the Conservation Fund brings hope and opportunities for growth within these communities.
That was excellent. Thanks so much.